Ah, that morning cup of coffee. Whether you drink it with milk or whether you drink it black. You probably gravitate to drinking a specific brand or having your cup at just the right temperature or the perfect time of day. Why is it that women tend to drink a cup of coffee using two hands? Is it possible that this is making your coffee taste bad? Hey friends, my name is George Gianaris. I'm a chef for 36 years, and if you're here, it's because you like to eat healthy, save money, and cook like a pro. Now, I discovered something about coffee that I thought was 100% true. Now, I'm 100% certain that it's true for me. I'm not 100% certain that it's true for you. Let me go back, way back to 1976. That's when my dad opened my family restaurant. He served Vasilados coffee. Vasilados coffee was founded in 1919. Now, 45 years later, Vasilados still makes the coffee that I serve in my restaurant. It's just a really good, consistent cup of coffee. As a matter of fact, it's the first cup of coffee I ever had, and up until about a year ago, it was the only brand of coffee I drank every day since I was 16 years old. I did a video about roasting your own coffee. My coffee world was rattled by my nutritionist. She insisted that if I'm going to continue drinking coffee, that I absolutely, positively had to drink organic coffee only. I settled on this brand as my everyday cup of joe, Ruta Maya Organic. The link to it is down below. It took a while for me to switch over from Vasilados, let alone pick my new go-to coffee, but then I had a major problem. Every week for the past 20 years, I've been meeting with a group of close friends for morning coffee. It was the only time of the week where I didn't have my precious Vasilados coffee. I didn't care, but after I switched exclusively to organic, I really noticed a difference in the way I felt. So I didn't want to drink anything but organic coffee. I would grab one of my trusty mugs and bring my own coffee each week to our group meeting. Now, I felt really uncomfortable bringing my own coffee to a coffee shop, but they know me there, so I would basically just buy a cup and then drink my own. And one of my friends in the group, he's a little bit selective like me about what kind of coffee he drinks, and before you knew it, I'm in the parking lot with a thermos filling both our mugs with coffee. I almost started to feel like a crack dealer. Now I thought to myself, since I'm buying the coffee cup anyway, why don't I just bring my thermos into the coffee shop with me and fill our paper cups with the coffee rather than filling our mugs up in the parking lot from a thermos? And the first time I did it, me and my friend, we both looked at each other and noticed that there was a significant difference in the taste. The coffee tasted very differently in a paper cup. This did not escape me, and I went back to my restaurant thinking, well, maybe it's the cup, maybe it's the ink on the outside of the cup that's soaking into the coffee, I don't know. But same thing with the coffee cup that I used for a takeout at my restaurant. I thought maybe it's just us, so I offered some to my friend Rick, who agreed with me that the coffee tasted much better in a mug. So I decided to do a little experiment. I asked my customers to come over and try 2 roasts from the same manufacturer.
And one of it is an organic blend and one is not. So I just want to see if you could blind taste it and see which one you think tastes better. Just tell me which one you like better.
Okay.
Both of these thermoses have the same coffee in them. One is going to be poured into the mug, the other into the paper cup. To me, it was totally obvious that the coffee in the mug was going to taste better than the coffee in the paper cup, but that wasn't the case. My wife Maria knew all about the experiment, and she did not care for the coffee in the paper cup at all. My manager of 43 years, Debbie, knew about it as well, and she preferred the coffee in the cup.
You like that one better?
Yeah. Seems richer.
Okay.
I like it better.
This one.
Okay.
There we go.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You like the paper cup better?
I like the. I smelled it first. I mean, that's the first one I picked up.
Which one was the first one you picked up? Interesting. Then you like the ceramic one better?
Yeah.
Cool.
Now I was really taken aback by the fact that people liked the coffee in the paper cup. Then I realized I'm doing the experiment wrong. Number one, I didn't offer anything between tastes to cleanse the palate of the people tasting the coffee. First of all, I wasn't really even sure how you could cleanse your palate between coffee. I figured maybe a saltless cracker or a piece of fruit, but that would mean that anybody trying the coffee would have to wait between tastes, and I really didn't want to inconvenience my customers. 2, it dawned on me that most people drink their coffee from a paper cup. Maybe you get used to that flavor and that becomes your preferred flavor for coffee. Number 3, not everyone drinks their coffee black. So when I tried the coffee with a little bit of milk in it, either in the paper cup or the mug, I noticed that there was no way I was able to tell the difference. Number 4, people are influenced by one another's choices. This guy was acknowledged by the group as the coffee connoisseur. Sure enough, all of his friends liked the coffee he picked, and that was the one in the paper cup. Out of 48 people that tried the coffee that day, 19 people actually preferred the coffee in the paper cup, while 29 people preferred the coffee in the mug, and only one person couldn't tell the difference. It's pretty clear that I'm not the perfect candidate for setting up an experiment like this. Now I have a very sensitive palate. I can pick up flavors in food that a lot of people simply just can't taste. So the question is it me, or can you tell the difference between coffee that's poured in a paper cup or coffee that's poured in a mug? Give it a shot, leave your comment down below, and tell me which one you prefer. And if you like this video, let me know by hitting that old like button. And subscribe. Cheers.